you has created is intrinsically wise, but only outside of your human perception of the physical world. The human body, a factory of life, nature, animals, plants and planets, wisdom arranged beyond thought. When thought contradicts creation, thought loses. It loses life, and life itself is the only purpose of life. This is truly a wonderful world to live in, despite the hardships, for everything has been created in superior wisdom, and to it shall return. Let us tune with this. I wake up in the morning. I pray to Spirit, the primary source of creation, and ask to be given persistence. My identification with thoughts, my mental traps of who I am, responsibilities, and man-made concepts of happiness are a big obstacle in my life. Great Spirit, Creator, Creatrix of all that is, assist me with grounding spiritual practices, with avoiding useless responsibilities, with recognizing the ego and the arrogance in everything that I do, with converting the personal element from a barrier to an open door towards the universal. I hereby state that among the hundreds of tools that are provided in humanity, some of them have been muchly appreciated along my human path, and I wish to diligently fight through them to approach what is already there. I do not let the human self rest in selfishness, believing that I am something special comparing to others. I rather accept a starting point of conscious unselfishness and start grounding positively every action, every word and thought to assist my spiritual practice. I take out of my character, of my personality, of my lifestyle, the useful tools, and I use them to consciously approach wholeness of my triadic being, body, mind, and soul. Nothing is excluded. Matter, the physical world, is spirit. Compact spirit becomes matter. Early as it is, the day is still in front. So, starting point is my body. Midday comes. Grounding awareness of my physical body is a kickstart to use it in order to help the soul rest in a cleansed physical vessel. Checking upon my addictions. Check. I tend to feel the inner agitation with some of the following, or all: excessive food, alcohol, drugs, pills, casual sex, excessive workout, shopping, audiovisual entertainment. Stuff the turkey till it blows. Each day more, no exceptions. I torture and idolize the human vehicle. I punish or I praise and name them habits. No middle way, no grounding, no down-to-earth, simple respect for the physical. The compact spirit that is called matter, the human body, nutrition, connection with the earth. What have I been doing so far to my physical body? getting electrically reconnected to the earth, making use of the energetic currents that run around me and inside me consciously. Actions in accordance with nature can boost my own electrical system, my own body and immune system. Good old news. Grasp the physical sensations, offer body care, engage with physical activities to calm down inner agitation. Mindfulness with respect of my physical body and the environment in order to ground the touch of wholeness into a clean vessel. I stop eating crap food. I don't praise my vegetarianism. No better than others I am in no way. I start drinking water if there is access to clean water. I engage with physical exercise, quitting this extra hour of work, whatever, whenever. Breathing through physical exercise brings me to the here and now. I cancel the ayahuasca ceremony for raising consciousness. It is from within that the Creator comes. From without comes the physical. Drugs and pills for a physical slow death to safely bury the urge for lightness. A 30-day yoga challenge and the 6 or 9 or 12 stages of physical and spiritual ascension. Or not. Time. That is all I need. And compassion. Mindfulness, persistence, and prayer. The physical vibrates higher through the years of acceptance, practice, compassion, and grounding love of the One. Slow. Slow is the new fast to ascension. In the afternoon I see the myth. I come back to my mental space. I have not avoided building expectations. I have changed my dietary habits, choosing earth products, no hallucinogens, cleansing the physical body, energy detox, systematic physical exercise, drink herbal infusions before I go to sleep, connecting with crystals and plants, tai chi and kickboxing, classes of Rumba and hip-hop, moving from intense to slower physical exercise, look great. Where is my reward? Shooting great photos for social media? Checked. Feeling healthier and staying fit? Checked. Joining social groups or my apartment's private group of thinking that I am better than others. Through these physical experiences, through my way of doing physical things. Vegans are better than pescatarians. Sex twice a day better than twice a week. Mount climbing better than trekking. The physical world, my human experience as a way of solidifying selfishness. If, then, through respect for the physical body, I find nothing but the mask, self, and mask, praise, then the mine got in from the back door. The triadic whole is at ease, internally and externally, can be all joy as it is built to be free from all labels, from distressing cravings for recognition. The physical as the way of the divine, the way of the mother, the way of care, respect, not worn out with tensions, show off and abuse. The temple that is listening to creation, that exists according to oneness, that I can consciously prepare for lightness and heavenly glory while on earth, through tenderness, cleansing, respect, love, compassion, understanding, and silence. I don't speak. Listen. Just listen. You cannot be glorified through the body. You can be whole with the body, with the aid of the body, and the absence of the self. The evening embraces me. I'll give myself an example. I fell in love with a Japanese non-scientist. He told me that positive words and emotions, tender music and prayer directed at the water produce beautiful water cells, heavenly formations of tissues, signs of inner calmness on matter, on the physical, caused by the simple direction of high vibrational waves towards cells. I fell in love with this idea that all vibrations generated on the earthly plane can be either tender and compassionate or aggressive and desperate. That all biological tissue, including the human body, can rise its vibration through intention, through carefully chosen energetic inputs, through music, through inner joy and playfulness, through positive and therapeutic speaking, through seeing kindness in others, through praying for the supposed enemies, through visualizing light. Scientists say this is not scientific, but I don't care. I am in love with this Japanese version of existence. Don't want human glory. Don't seek validation. Prove me wrong when I have already seen that revealed of responsibilities I rejoice. I don't grieve for the physical until it is time to grieve. Not happy, there is pride in me. I hoped and searched and haunted more of more. Advanced disease of the mental entity. Divine madness is the loss of the self. Exercise divine love in the real world through physical actions, words and thoughts. Hearts fluttered with what cannot be scientifically proved. Love in its physical expression as respect for the body, for matter, for the physical world, for nature as a mirror of the divine. Nonsense! Why should I torment the body? Manipulate feelings of anger and resentment to speak gently when all I have is mental disorder. Please don't be trapped. There is no way to vibrate higher with recipes. Through the existing perception of the mask, of your traumas, memories, experience and personal stories. Engage with ego observation, a compassionate approach of your personal story. Accept existing feelings and thoughts. As suppressed human history, suppressed emotions will not permit ease and inner stillness. Bit by bit, observe, be persistent and loving to the human self until it fades away as an obstacle and arises as a doorway to heaven on earth. At night, I seek the external silence away from the world, and the discreet exercise, the unceasing prayer for me and for all creation. Inner peace, peace of the soul, grounded in my body. This is the necessary condition for the spiritual subtle work that all humans on earth perform, even unconsciously. I bring it to the here and now. The body is on earth. The mind stays by the side. The soul just is, the silent observer, and then, only then, can it become a speaking observer. When the mind becomes noisy, in quietness, it helps a lot. Singing. I close my eyes, as if I were sleeping, and I sing whatever feels worthy of this life that I have been given. I sing with the mind. The mind is not an enemy. Such an agitated, noisy bug of a midsummer's night, that is the mind. But the heart is involved in my chanting. And then, bit by bit, from the physical, from a trained, respected body, from an innocent, childlike mind, I jump to the void. Stillness. No images, no thoughts, no proof. The whole mind, the whole heart, the whole body with its bones and organs, everything comes together on this. Ego death, quit shame and guilt, victimization, self-pity, fear, anger and pride, arrogance, repetition of harmful patterns, attachment to thoughts, shallow breathing, junk food, dirty environment, junk sex, addictions, consumption of negative information and news. Heart prayer to the One, for all people to exercise, slow down, quit jobs if necessary, move out of the cities, and pray that we lose the perception of the physical world. All of it, without reason, no reason at all, and surprisingly, oneness has already been there.